ये वीडियो ओरिजिनली इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में है। इसे हिंदी में देखने के लिए सेटिंग्स में जाकर हिंदी ऑडियो चूज करें।
Namaskar. Welcome back to Simplify Your Space. As you already know, I am on a full cleaning spree these days. Every week I am deep cleaning one area of my home, and honestly, I don't even understand where so much dust and dirt keeps coming from. Anyways, this week's mission is the foyer area and shoe rack cleaning and organizing. You can see how dirty it has become. Although I have placed mats here, it still gets quite messy. We go out every day and keep our shoes here when we return, so naturally all the dust from the shoes makes the cabinet dirty. That's why it needs a proper cleaning every 5 to 6 months. So today I am going to clean this thoroughly. First, I have taken out all the shoes and kept them outside. My husband's and my son's shoes fit into one cabinet, and for my shoes I have taken up an entire cabinet, which honestly still feels less. But what to do? For different occasions, girls have different outfits, and of course, matching shoes and bags too. So a little extra space is totally justified, right? Now just look at this. Even with mats, the shelves has become so dirty. I have removed all the mats and started cleaning the shelves first. You can see how much dirt has fallen onto the floor from the shoes. I'll quickly vacuum these, otherwise it will just keep sticking to our feet. I have also cleared everything that was kept on the top of the rack. For quite some time I was using old printed dining mats in the shoe rack, but they were slightly small in size. Because of that, the front part of the shelves would still get dirty. So now I am replacing them with slightly bigger translucent mats so that the shelves stay properly covered and don't get dirty so quickly. Shoe organizers are really helpful for managing extra shoes and making the most of vertical space. They also make everything look much more neat and presentable. Plus, whenever you need a pair, it's easy to access. You don't have to stack one pair over another. For some delicate and fancy occasional wear shoes, I prefer keeping them inside their boxes, so they stay protected from dust and dirt. To easily identify which shoes are in which box, you can simply label them. To protect the shoes from moisture and humidity, which can lead to mold, I always keep moisture absorbers inside the shoe rack. And with that, this side of my shoe rack is now clean and organized. Now let's move on to the other side. For men's shoes, these organizers don't work that well. The shoes are bigger in size, so they don't fit properly and you don't really get an extra vertical space. But we can easily make a simple and functional organizer using an old shoe box. Just cut off the top lid and one side of the box and your organizer is ready. I had one extra box, so I used that for now. I'll make a couple more like this to create additional space. Since my son's shoe size is still small, I can easily use shoe organizer for this section. However, for his white shoes, I still prefer keeping them in a box so they stay protected from dust. And finally, the shoe rack is all clean and organized, something I had been planning to do for quite some time now. This shoe rack also has drawers and they have become quite messy. So today I am going to clean and reorganize them as well. In the top drawer, I usually keep things like keys, a visiting card holder, earpods, a torch, sunglasses, electricity bills, pens, etc. Sometimes we need masks while stepping out, so I also keep few extra masks and a sanitizer here. But right now this drawer is completely messy and I feel the current drawer organizer is slightly too big for this space, so it's not being utilized properly. It definitely needs a change. So first I've done the sorting. Now I will only keep the things that I actually need here and remove all the unnecessary items. I have cleared out extra visiting cards, pencils, erasers, old bills, broken key rings, basically everything that was not needed. After that, I quickly vacuumed and cleaned the drawer. I like to use anti-slip liners in drawers so that things don't move around every time we open and close them. I had some old acrylic organizers, so I'm going to use them here. One has nice sections which makes it easy to segregate and organize everything neatly. I've also kept the masks inside a small bag so they stay clean. And in this drawer, I also keep my sunglasses and my running armband where I carry my phone. The middle drawer mostly has shoe polish, brushes and shoe shiners. This drawer is mainly used by my husband because he has to polish his shoes regularly for the office. And yes, this drawer had also become quite messy. So I have taken everything out first. I'll keep only the useful items here and remove anything that's finished, damaged or no longer needed. Now I'm cleaning the drawer properly. Because of the shoe polish, there are quite a few stains which are a little difficult to remove. So first I'm adding a transparent liner to prevent future polish stains, and on top of that I'll place an anti-slip liner. I'm also making a few small organizing changes here. I'm simply using whatever baskets I already have at home. In one basket, I have kept all the liquid polish and leather cleaner. Using section basket like these really help because the items don't fall around every time you open or close the drawer. I have also separated the brown and black polishes along with their brushes so they don't get mixed up. Tall baskets are great for storing brushes and making smart use of vertical space. This way, whatever you need is clearly visible and easy to pick. No need to search for it. And with that, this drawer is also clean and well organized. In the last drawer, I keep umbrellas, backpack rain protectors, knee guards and shoe bags. My husband travels quite often, so he needs shoe bags to carry his shoes, and I keep them here. My son also needs to carry separate shoes for football class and badminton, so these shoe bags come in handy for him too. Keeping them here just makes things a lot more convenient. There is not much to organize in this drawer, but yes, the bags have become a bit messy, so I'm just folding them neatly and placing them back. And with that, the entire shoe rack cleaning is done. Now I'll quickly dust and clean the top area. There is quite a bit of dust everywhere. For wall dusting, I find this dry mop really effective. It makes the job super easy. After the renovation, I had not put anything on this wall, so it was looking a bit empty. I had told you earlier that I was looking for a wall piece for my bedroom. I found a beautiful painting in Home Center last week, which I have now placed in the bedroom. And the painting set that was earlier in the bedroom, I am shifting it here to the foyer area. Simple switch, but it makes a big difference. For hanging paintings, I really like using these nails. They are very thin and sleek, go in easily and are just as easy to remove. And that's it, our painting is up. Now I'll quickly clean the surface and doors of the shoe rack. I purposely left this for end because dust from above would keep falling here, so it's best to clean it last. I'm placing the same vase back here. The only issue with these types of vases is that the flowers don't stay in place and tend to fall sideways. So what I do is, I first place the flowers inside a thin plastic bottle, then fill the bottle with stones to make it a bit heavy. This way the flowers stay in place. Then I put the bottle inside the vase. And see this, the flowers are standing perfectly in the center. Looks so neat, right? I also keep a large basket here to temporarily place courier packages or bags. It just helps keep the space clutter-free. The foyer area and shoe rack cleaning, organizing and makeover are all done. Now I will quickly clean the floor, and that's it for today's deep cleaning and organizing. Another big task is completed, and honestly, I feel a little lighter already. This organizing is not picture perfect like you see on Pinterest, and that's intentional. Here the focus is more on functionality. It does not matter whether the containers match or the organizers look fancy. What really matters is that things are easy to use. Everything should be easily accessible, and most importantly, it should suit your lifestyle. There is no point in organizing something that looks beautiful but has zero functionality, takes extra time, and makes you search for things when you actually need them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and share it. And do subscribe to Simplify Your Space for more such videos. I'll see you all in the next one. Till then, happy organizing from Simplify Your Space. Bye bye.